Sag, welcome to your reading. Please keep in mind that these are general, so not all of the messages are going to resonate to a T because it is for many people at once. So please take what resonates, dismiss what doesn't, flip and reverse as you need to. You should know if this is for you or not. If it's not resonating to you, your situation, or someone you're dealing with, it may not be for you this time. So now we're going to head on to a channeled message for you, Sag. Quick disclaimer with these channeled messages, they absolutely can be reversed and switched. This is an energy that you're going to be dealing with, so it can either be you in this energy or you can be dealing with it externally, meaning it can be someone else. You may also find that the energies flip and flop back and forth between two people, or that you both may be in the same energy and you may be mirroring each other. So just keep that in mind. Let's get started. Sag, for you, there was a person here aiming up at the sky with, I guess, your bow and arrow. It was showing me you, the archer, but this is only because some of you are watching for Sag. Okay, but for the most part, we're just going to call them a person. There was a person that was cocking their bow and arrow up at the sky, but literally directly above them. Okay, so they weren't kind of cocking it forward or back. It was just straight up in the air. And as you know, this is probably not the smartest thing to do because it's going to come right back down and hit you. All right, so there was an energy of this person aiming, and it was almost like they were doing or aiming at something that was unrealistic. Okay, something that wasn't smart. It was an energy of they weren't thinking. Okay, they weren't thinking clearly when they made this decision, and they cocked it back, and then the arrow literally did what I said. It was coming straight back down on them. Okay, so I saw that this person was ducking and covering their head. Okay, I heard the words under fire, and there was an energy here of almost like karma coming back down on this person. Okay, it then started raining a bunch of arrows, so this person really is under fire. And I almost feel like these arrows were things that they did. Okay, it's like they did this one last thing, and all of a sudden it all started coming down on this person. Every single time that they had made some kind of not so smart decision, or whatever it is that this arrow shooting up in the air is. Some of you, it could be games, could be manipulation, could be lies, could be bad things that they've done to people. Okay, whatever it is, it's actions. It's definitely an action that they took. And then I heard raining down on their parade, okay? It then showed me the Six of Wands card. And the Six of Wands card could talk of, getting recognition, being in the public eye, being popular, being very showy. Definitely, like, that card is definitely someone that's almost in a parade, okay? They're on their high horse and they're on some kind of parade, getting a lot of attention, people screaming and cheering for them, and they like the attention, okay? So there's something that they were doing to get attention, okay? I heard attention seeker. I also heard wannabe lifestyler, and then I heard wannabe gangster. So that's specific. That's not going to be for all of you. Some of you are dealing with men, and there could have been a man that you're dealing with that maybe wanted to try and live that gangster lifestyle, okay? Something seems to be backfiring for them. Okay, there's a lot of arrows raining down on this person's parade, and whatever this parade was that they tried to do, it was like they wanted to be looked at in some way. They wanted to pretend that they were someone they weren't, and it was almost like doing all of this to get attention. Okay, they could have been flexing, they could have been showing off, whatever it was. It wasn't authentic. Okay, this person wasn't being authentic to who they really are. They were trying to live a lifestyle that was not theirs. I saw them sneaking away while they were ducking and covering, trying to, avoid these arrows hitting them. But then what I end up seeing is that they stepped in this bear trap. Now, immediately I'm hearing it's like these are traps that they set out for you. Okay, so it's like they were trying to sneak away and avoid, dealing with the consequences of their actions, that they weren't paying attention to where they were going, and it's like they immediately just stepped in this bear trap. It clamped down on their foot. Okay, and those are very painful, so whatever this is happening to this person, I feel like it's very painful for them. It could be something that they tried to do to you. Maybe that's almost like they tried to trap you in something painful, something that would be painful for you, but it's like instead, it ended up snapping down on them instead. So I see that this person ends up very stuck, okay? They can't go anywhere when they hit this bear trap. And at that point, one of the arrows gets them. Okay, so this person seems to have caused their own demise, not literally, obviously, but in some kind of metaphorical way, with setting up traps, doing things. I don't know exactly what they did for all of you, but it kind of seems like it's nothing nice, okay? It can't be that positive because it seems to be coming back down on them. And it could really cause you pain. It could really injure you, could really damage someone, because these arrows, they're lethal, right? So this is your typical story here of somebody getting their karma. Okay, someone put a lot of energy and effort into maybe hurting you, causing you distress, causing you pain, confusion, whatever, insecurity, jealousy. And they were doing all of this, and meanwhile they did something to gain attention, gain popularity. There was somewhat of a parade here for them. Maybe that was also designed to cause you pain. There was just a lot of stuff here that was designed to disrupt your peace or cause you emotional turmoil in some way. And it's backfired on them, okay? So that's what I got for you. We're going to get started now. All right, Sag, we're going to pull 2 Oracle deck cards for you. Compassion. It says, be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and others. Okay, there could be compassion that's needed in the situation, either with you or someone else. Or you've had compassion, okay? This can be past tense. Healer, it says you have a powerful healing gift. Have faith in your abilities and stay true to the path as a healer. Okay. Whoa. And it looks like you have 4, just like Scorpio. Oh, more than that. It says confidence is your key to success. We have new moon in Leo. Okay, so the sign of Leo is significant here. Either someone has Leo placements, you or them, or Leo energy is here. Leo energy can talk of wanting attention, shining brightly, having confidence, having strength, but also being stubborn. Okay, and that's that attention-seeking energy that I picked up on, whether or not you have it in your chart. Okay, some of you may have it in your chart. That doesn't mean the attention-seeking is for you. There is someone in the reading here that did something to get attention. Okay, so that also definitely matches with Leo energy. Okay, we also have conclusions are within reach with the full moon eclipse. Okay, and we have prosperity lies ahead with the new moon in Taurus. Okay, so Taurus is also significant here. Some of you may have it in your chart. They may have it in their chart. Or it could be a new person, or the energy is here. Like I said, Taurus energy is very steadfast, okay? Very stable here. They like commitment. They like long-term relationships. And yeah, very stubborn as well. We have 2 fixed signs here. I believe Taurus is fixed. And they can be very stubborn. Now, Taurus energy can talk of having a lot of strength, having a lot of patience, and that could be something that the Leo energy lacks, okay? They don't have that patience the way that Taurus does, okay? Leo energy can be very we'll say that their outbursts can be impulsive, okay? When they get angry, it can be from 100 to 0 really quickly, whereas Taurus energy, it kind of takes time to build. But once you get to that top, there's almost no going back. Okay, there's no going back. You piss a Taurus off to that level, that means that you've done things repeatedly over and over and over for a very long time. And now that you reach that level with a Taurus, it's never going to be the same, okay? Then they're going to take a very long time to cool off. So two very different energies when it comes to patience, okay, when it comes to tempers. But one is very grounded, very stable, very committed, okay? And the other one could be more about attention, popularity, shining, all of that, okay? So that could be like kind of your energy could be more of that Taurian energy, and maybe the person that you were dealing with could be this Leo energy, whether or not you guys have it in your chart, okay? So starting off the reading, we do have a Queen of Wands and we have an Emperor. I'm going to start off with the past because I see different storylines here, but we'll start off with the past, okay, to make things simpler. So I see a couple here, whether or not you guys were actually a couple, okay, there you guys could have been a couple is what I'm seeing. Some of you were a couple with this person, but I see the Queen of Wands, whether male or female, doesn't matter. She's the one who's very intently staring at this Emperor, okay? We have an energy that's warm, inviting, friendly, loyal, charismatic, okay, creative, very sexy, very attractive, okay, very fun. And this energy is kind of looking over at this controlled, dominant energy, okay? This Emperor person definitely does not like to give up their control. They don't like to let on that they feel some way, that they have feelings. They don't like to come off as weak. They don't like to come off as vulnerable, okay? That's why this energy, it's kind of coinciding with masculine energy, but some of you flip it, switch it if you need to. Okay, some of you are going to be the Queen of Wands. One energy was more warm, inviting, open, vulnerable, okay, interested, passionate, attracted. And the other energy was coming across as only looking forward, not paying attention to this Queen of Wands, not wanting to look at the Queen of Wands, only looking ahead. Whether or not they felt like this on the inside, they portrayed themselves in this way. Okay, I feel like this Queen of Wands person was more authentic. They definitely wore their heart on their sleeve. They definitely portrayed themselves as they felt, as they actually are in the real world. Whereas the Emperor, I feel like this person was holding up a mask, trying so hard to, conceal and hide and control, okay? They have control issues is what I see. Now, yeah, one of you was very interested in this person, looking at them with loving eyes is what I see. And there's the Ten of Pentacles here. So there's an energy here of somebody ticking the other person's boxes off. Now, the Two of Cups is in the reading here. So I do feel that it was mirrored. I feel like both of you felt the same. Both of you had found basically your dream partner in the other. Unfortunately, I do feel that the Emperor was very stubborn and didn't want to show that. They didn't want to let on, okay? There could be games here for some of you. I do feel like a lot of you, this person probably has, the tendency to play games because of the channeled message, okay? Something is coming back down on them. Now, things looked like they could have developed. Things looked very promising with this person. The Queen of Wands person definitely looked at this Emperor like they were everything. Okay, they embodied all the kings. That's how she felt. That's how this queen felt. But what happened here was a tower moment. So something blindsided somebody here. Something was unexpected. Okay, it caused some kind of foundation here to fall. And we do see celebrating attached to that. So it's like somebody here maybe jumped into another relationship or did something on social media where it was very public. Okay, they were celebrating, they were having a good time. There could be third-party situations here. This caused a tower moment. I feel like this ruined everything. That's what I'm being led to say. And some of you, you know, in regards to the wannabe lifestyler, some of you were dealing with a wannabe gangster. This person may have felt like, I don't know, that they wanted to live in some kind of lifestyle that was not realistic for them. Okay, we do have the Ten of Pentacles that could represent a lot of money here. So for some of you, this person got a hold of quite a bit of money, and it's like they left. The next thing you know, they're on social media celebrating their life, having a good time. They're on some kind of parade, and they could have been doing that with someone else. Okay, there's 3 people here. So they could have been involved in some kind of group as well. Some of them got involved with some bad people, is what I see here. Okay, a group of some sorts dealing with quite a lot of money. Some of them even had properties, real estate with this group. Okay, so there's just a lot of financial stuff here, and with the Tower card in between it, something is not working out here, okay? There's something unexpected that may have happened with this group, with this criminal behavior, if they were involved in that kind of stuff. Some of them weren't, but there's something with their wannabe lifestyle that they tried to go after that didn't work out, okay? It seems like it's burning in flames here. Some of them came into some money and then they abandoned you. Okay, they went off with their group or their gang or someone else. Okay, this surprised you. I feel like you weren't expecting this, because I do see a very strong connection here between the both of you. Okay, the Lovers underneath you. So it was very strong. There was chemistry. I feel like both of you felt this gravitational pull towards each other. And with the High Priestess here, you guys definitely felt very guided to each other, okay? There's something about intuition guiding you to each other. There's something about getting signs, having dreams, maybe feeling that like this is meant to be, feeling like this is the one. And some of you, maybe there was something about a relationship or a connection here that's being foretold, okay? Something that you knew was going to happen. Now, with the Ace of Wands in between this, you guys could have had some intimate time together, okay? With the Ace of Wands, you guys had some kind of passionate new beginning together. And some of you, it may have, you know, it may have developed into a relationship. Some of you, it didn't, okay? It didn't get that far. It'll be different for all of you, but either way, I feel like this person started to come into some money, or they wanted to portray that they didn't care about you and they were going off somewhere else to get everything that they wanted. Okay, because I do see that here. It's like with the Four of Pentacles underneath the Emperor, this person didn't want to say anything. They didn't want to come clean about their feelings. They didn't want to show their cards. Okay, now because the Two of Cups is here, both of you felt the same way. Very strong connection you guys felt. Very strong attraction. Okay, a lot of sexual energy here and very guided to each other. But this person refused to show that. Okay, and I do see that this caused heartache. Some of them refused to open up to you, refused to show anything, and they could have betrayed you with another. Some of them did go off to be in a third party. Okay, we do see that here. I do see celebration. Okay, third party situations. We have a Queen of Wands over here. We have the Three of Swords, and we have the Two of Cups. So I do see a very upset, heartbroken Queen of Wands here, and it is tied to relationship energy. It is tied to third-party situations. It is tied to betrayal with a third party. This caused you to kind of lose your investment. You may have put a lot of time into this person. You may have put a lot of emotions into them, and it's like you lost that investment with this betrayal. And some of you, overall, this ruined everything, like I said, and you reached a point of no return. You know, that's that Taurian energy I'm talking about. You get too far with a Taurus and it'll never be the same. It won't. Okay, with this fire energy, they can kind of bounce back a little bit better. They can forgive, they can forget a little quicker. When it comes to Taurus energy, you can't. Okay, this Taurus energy, it's hard for them to let go. So when you reach that point, and they've been so patient with you for so long, and you've kept doing things and doing things and doing things, it's built up to a huge climax, and you just can't go back. You can't get it back. And that's what I see here. You know, you no longer feel invested in this person because of the heartache that they caused you and the fact that they always withheld their emotions from you. I do feel like they wanted to act like they were not invested in you. They didn't care about you, or they didn't want to be with you. Okay? That was kind of the whole vibe they were going for by withdrawing or withholding from you. They wanted to stay in control, and so they wanted to act like, no, I don't want to be with you. No, I'm not invested in you. Meanwhile, this Queen of Wands person, now some of you reverse it if you need to. You could be male, you could be the Emperor, and it's the Queen of Wands, okay? Reverse the roles if you need to, but I feel like there is strong energy attached to the person that the collective is dealing with that is super controlling. So whether or not it's male or female, this person didn't want to open up. They refused. They refused to show their cards or how vulnerable they were, how much they cared about this person. They refused. Now, this poor Queen of Wands person, I can only imagine, because it's like this whole time this person has been getting these signs, these feelings. They can feel it in their whole body. And this person could be very psychic as well. This could be you, okay? You're very psychic. You're very intuitive. Some of you could have consulted psychics. Some of you could read tarot, and maybe you had some kind of prediction about this, about them. Okay, some of you, there could be a pregnancy here. I do see Ace of Wands can talk of sexual energy, can talk of pregnancy, okay? There's something about a prediction here. Okay, you could have predicted this connection. You could have predicted something else. And some of you intuitively knew that this was someone very important to you, and you felt that this was your soulmate, your person. And I do feel that this person felt it as well. All those little nudges you got, those signs, the dreams, the feelings, they felt it too. They really did, but they did not want to come off like they did. Like I said, they wanted to give off this energy of like, I'm not invested in you. I don't see a future with you. I don't want to be with you. Okay? You know, that caused you some heartache here. I do see that that person regrets it, or they're going to. You really were everything that they ever wanted. 10 of Pentacles is here. You guys really did feel the same. They were very attracted to you. They actually looked at you as their match. We have the Queen of Wands here and the King of Wands. A perfect match. And yet this person acted the opposite of how they felt. And so I do see them regretting this in the future. Okay, some of you, it's right now. This person is going to have things, you know, coming back at them. And I feel like they're going to be in a lot of pain here. I do see that this person kind of was more focused on looking elsewhere. Okay, they had you. They could have had something really beautiful with you, something very divine with you. But they got distracted. Maybe they let money distract them. Okay, they could have let other activities distract them, other people distract them. And they did something very public here where it looked like they were celebrating. They were having a good time. They were happy in their life. Some of them wanted to portray that they were getting everything that they ever wanted in life. And some of them did this intentionally. They wanted to cause you a tower moment. Okay, I feel like this really strong connection you shared with them only ended up bringing a lot of disappointment into your life. It made you feel very rejected, okay, very heartbroken, very betrayed. And I do see that this person is going to come back to try and have a second chance with you in the future. I do see them wanting to come back. Some of you know this is going to happen. That's another thing that you may have predicted. You may intuitively know that, you know, this connection between you guys is very strong. It's very spiritual, and you know they're going to come back. But it's like, you also know that when they come back, you're not going to be invested in them anymore. You don't see a future with them anymore. You don't want to be with them anymore. It's funny. It's like I said, they threw that arrow up in the air and it comes directly back down on them. So they shot these arrows up. Oh, I don't want anything to do with you. I'm not invested. And now it's coming back on them. They're going to come back. They're going to want to be back in your life. Maybe they want to be with you. It'll be different for all of you, but you know, it's coming back down on them. You don't want to be with them anymore at this point. Now, let's kind of move into the present or the future. It will be different for all of you, but I do see a new relationship on its way to you. Okay, some of you are currently looking at someone else. Okay, some of you haven't met them yet, haven't found them yet. It'll be different because some of you could be online. Maybe you don't know them. You've never met them before. Others of you, you know them. Others of you, you've met them already. Okay, some of you have them in your life already. You're together. But I see someone here very intently looking at somebody here, okay? They see this new person as everything, okay? They see this person as embodying all the kings. It's almost like it's happening all over again, but this time it's the real deal. Because whatever's meant for you is going to come, whether or not it's the person you thought it was going to be. Okay, everyone has free will, and if something is destined for you, and let's say that person doesn't cooperate with the universe, they throw away their blessing, the universe will replace them with someone else. Okay, so you're destined to get an emperor. Okay, somebody who has it all. Okay, they have all the best qualities and they're all kings. This person is the highest of all the kings as well. Okay, this is a perfect partner for you. Everything you've been asking for. And some of you already know who this person is, or you've already they've already caught your eye, okay? Because the Queen of Wands is looking at this person. Now, Ten of Pentacles is here. This new person is really going to have it all to you. It's how you're going to feel about them. Like, wow, I like all the qualities that they possess. I like their personality. I like their job. I like their family values. Maybe you have similar interests, okay? There's something about you where you could really have it all together. And some of you will absolutely have it all together, especially when you end up together. You guys will have it all, okay? It's like both of you are very financially stable. You may be bosses. You may have your own businesses. You may want family together. You may want the nice home together, all of that stuff. And I do see that shocking somebody. Okay, we have the Tower. We have now whatever they sent out for you has come back down on them. So they did this to you in the past. They wanted to cause you a Tower moment and ruffle your feathers, destroy something for you, okay? Maybe a dream, a hope, a wish that you had with them. They wanted you to feel like that, unstable, shocked, surprised, like you had the rug pulled out from underneath you, okay? Dismantled. And, you know, here's an energy of somebody celebrating, having a good time, celebrating with others, maybe going to gatherings, parties, weddings, whatever. So, again, you know, the traps that they set for you, they're going to be stepping in those. Okay, so they may have wanted to make you react with someone that they went to. And I feel like that was very cruel because, you know, you felt something really strong with them and so did they. But for some reason, it's like they wanted to hurt you instead. They wanted to come off like they didn't have feelings. Okay, when realistically, you were everything that they could have asked for. You were everything that they ever hoped for. And yet when you appeared on their doorstep, they spat in your face. Okay, this is really weird energy, but what can I say? This is how people are sometimes. I've seen it so much in the readings. There are so many people out there like this. It's like, no, I gotta control myself. They can't know how I feel. This is somebody who really likes power and control, okay? So we can't expect them to always be soft. Now, The whole situation is flipping on them, okay? So I do see that you're going to end up with somebody. Now, like I said with this High Priestess card, this could have been something that you predicted. So you may have predicted all of this, okay? You may have predicted the original connection that you had, and then you may have predicted that it wasn't going to work, this person was going to regret their actions, and that you were going to move on and find someone else. It's like you knew this was all going to happen, okay? Some of you are very guided to this new person, and some of you may find that this person is very similar to your past person. Okay, they also are a little controlling. They also don't like to come off as weak or vulnerable. And for some of you, this new person also has an issue opening up. Okay, some of you, that's linked to heartache, pain, betrayal. So this new person that you are awaiting to come in, some of you already know who they are. Some of you they've already caught your eye. This person may have recently gone through some kind of heartache here, okay? And that could be why they're very closed off. They're not opening up to you. They're not sharing, okay? They're not even really looking at you. It's like mostly you admiring them, okay? I do see some issues coming up with that. If the new person is oddly similar to your old person or not opening up to you, I do feel like that could trigger some old wounds, okay, from the past person. Some of you may feel like you don't want to invest anymore in this new person because it may get to a point where it becomes very frustrating. Okay, they're not really giving you anything. They're not opening up. Some of them may not even talk to you a whole lot. They're still in a lot of pain. Okay, some of them may have lost an investment with a past person. Okay, some of them may have had a past person treat them like, I don't want to be with you. I don't see a future with you. I don't want you. I'm not invested in you. Okay, this could be very mirrored where you went through something like this and your new person could just be going through this. Okay, so that could be to help you kind of get perspective on this person, where they're at, how they're feeling, because some of you may dip into some heartache here when this person doesn't open up to you. And that's just because of the past. Like I said, it's going to trigger some old wounds, okay? Now, I do see that this new person, very much like the old person, is going to come into some regret here. Okay, because they recognize you as having it all. So you are somebody who looks like a whole package, okay? I feel like a lot of people would want to be with you, okay? You probably are attractive. You probably have a lot of suitors. You probably have a lot of options. And by options, I don't mean that you're entertaining a bunch of people, you're going around and dating a bunch of people. It just means that you have a lot of people that would want to be with you. And if you wanted to, you could pick someone and be with them. Okay, that's all that really means. Now, that could be part of why this person treated you the way that they did. Okay, this person could be insecure and, you know, they don't like to be vulnerable. And that's just going to make the situation worse as well. I do see that this new person is going to regret. Okay, they could have a lot of regret around them right now. Some of them are going to wake up later down the road, you know, maybe seeing that you tried with them, seeing that you were everything that they asked for. And this could resonate for the past person as well. But they're really going to start to regret. Okay? They may regret hurting you. They may regret making you feel rejected. Some of them know. Okay? Some of them know how you feel. This could be the new person and the old person. This is a very heavily mirrored reading here, okay? I do feel like the past person is very similar to the new person, but I do feel like they're a little bit more toxic, okay? The new person, I feel like they're just hurting, and that's why they're acting the way that they are. The old person, however, I feel like they could have had you if they wanted you, but they threw you away. Now, the new person is going to show back up at some point, okay? They're going to want another shot at this. So if you've been trying to pursue somebody, putting effort into them, and you just had no luck with them, it's because they're healing. But I do see that they're going to come back around, okay? Someone is going to come around here wanting another chance. They feel a strong connection with you as well, is what I see. It is very mirrored. Both of you feel the same. But I do see that it is mirrored that both of you feel rejected. So you feel rejected by this new person because they're not opening up to you. And this new person feels rejected by their ex. Okay, remember their ex treated them the way that your ex treated you. Like they didn't want you. They were never invested in you. Okay, and this person may have ran off to be with another. Okay, we have third-party situations. We have heartache, betrayal. So just know, I really hope that this gives you more understanding of what this new person is going through. Because I feel like a lot of you may feel very guided to them, okay? You may intuitively know that this is the person, but it may be screwing with your mind a little bit because this person is acting like your ex. Okay, it's not intentional here. This person is kind of going through some stuff. I feel like they're not ready. You are going to reach a moment here where this person becomes ready and they come forward. Okay, we have an Ace of Wands, we have Two of Cups, so both of you will feel the exact same about each other. You're both gonna feel a lot of attraction, a lot of passion for each other. Okay, some of you may even hook up with this person. I see like a potential hookup here, and I see a potential soulmate connection from that. Okay, so it's almost like when you guys become intimate with each other, that's when the feelings are going to really deepen and strengthen. Okay, and some of you may have felt that that's what happened with your ex. Okay, you may have had some intimacy between you guys and both of you felt the same. Okay, I feel like both of you fell in love with each other, but we can't control how people act. Okay, they want to act some way, well, they're going to get the consequences. And I do feel like this person is going to get the consequences. Now, when you end up with this new person, I feel like the old person here is going to have a rude awakening. Okay, they're going to be really shocked. You're going to be doing well. You're going to be happy, celebrating. You seem to be getting everything that you wanted. Okay, so the relationship you want. You could have something in your career as well. Your family could be doing well. Many areas of your life I feel like are happening at once. It's coming in full force. This could be part of their karma. Okay, we do see prosperity lies ahead with this card here. So some of you could be working on something, or you're about to land some kind of opportunity here that could bring in a lot of finances for you. I do see that this past person is going to be holding on to you. And one of the main reasons is because you are everything that they wanted. You are their dream partner, but they treated you like you weren't. Okay, so some of you, there could be a pregnancy here. Okay, there could be a baby, either with the new person or the old person. Or some of you, it's just a passionate new beginning. But I do see someone holding on to that. Someone really holding on tightly because you're everything they ever wanted and they feel a lot of passion for you. Now, some of you, this could be your new person as well. I feel like, you know, once you start to heat things up with the new person and things progress, this person is really going to want to hold on to you. Some of you very well may end up having a pregnancy with the new person. And I feel like this person is going to feel the exact same way about this as you do. Okay, it's either a passionate new beginning that you're having, or some of you could be a pregnancy. Whatever it is, this person feels the exact same way. Okay, so some of you may have gotten, you may have had a pregnancy with the past person, and this person treated you like, I don't want this, I don't want you, I don't want to be together. Okay, and maybe they went to someone else. I could see how that would cause a lot of heartache, a lot of betrayal. And, you know, you may be expecting with this new person. Okay, I do see that energy here. There's a very strong connection. Some of you know that this is going to happen. Okay, so if you've predicted a pregnancy, you already knew it was coming. Okay, it's like once you have this new beginning with this new person, I do feel like they are going to see you as everything that they've ever wanted. You're the key to their success. You are the key to their dreams coming true. You're going to give them that family that they want. You're going to give them that relationship that they want. they're truly going to feel like they struck gold with you. And I do see that this person is going to hold really tightly to you, okay? Because of the connection they feel with you, maybe this pregnancy or this new beginning, okay? And part of it is because they got their heart broken in the past by someone who maybe treated them the exact opposite. So that's kind of where you guys will meet in the middle with this new person. It's like both of you got treated pretty horribly in the past, and you meet and you guys are exactly what the other person has wanted. Okay, you know, this person that you want, they may have gone through their share of cold partners, distant partners, people that didn't want to express. And being that you're in the Queen of Wands energy, you're very expressive. Okay, you're very passionate, you're very warm, you're very friendly, you're very loyal. So you're going to give this person everything that they haven't had, and vice versa. Okay, some of you, like I said, there could be a pregnancy here on its way when you meet this new person, and the Emperor is a father. This is someone who's ready to be a father. Okay, they have father energy to them, and you're looking at them with love in your eyes. It's like, yes, finally, somebody that feels the same about children, somebody that feels the same about raising a child together. Finally, somebody who doesn't ditch me and run off with other women or other men. Okay? Now, some of you, if you have a child with the old person, and you might be having a child with the new person, be prepared that this past person is going to hold on to you. Okay, they're going to hold on to the fact that you have a child with them. You were everything that they wanted. And now it's like they're going to be in a lot of regret. Okay, this relationship is really going to hurt them. Like I said, they shot all these arrows into the sky and laid up all these traps for you. And instead, it's coming back down on them, and they're stepping in their own tracks. This is basically the cause of their own demise. Because what happens when you run off with someone else and you treat someone like you don't want them, they move on and they find someone better. They find someone that treats them the way that they deserve. And now this person's all heartbroken, sad, betrayed. Now they regret how they treated you. Now they want a second chance. It's a little too late. Now, I'm getting a side story here as well with the past person, because there are two Queen of Wands here. This person may have run off with someone who was very similar to you. Either they were also a fire sign, or they could have literally been almost exactly like you in some way. So they could have looked like you, they could have talked like you, they could have acted like you. There's something about them that they chose someone that was similar, okay? Now, that could have also been why it caused you betrayal, it caused you heartache, because it's like, how are you going to act like you don't feel this connection with me? I know you feel it too, even though you act like you don't. And you didn't want to be with me, or you had a child with me and you wouldn't be with me, but you would go and run off and be with someone that looks like me or acts like me or whatever. There's something about similarities here, because they did choose someone that seemed to have your energy. I don't feel that this person had your energy, but it does seem that way. It looks like they are similar to you. Okay? Now, that's for the females. Could be for the males as well, okay? We won't put gender on it. But, yeah, because there is two queens here. Now, your ex, I feel like, is the King of Wands. They're going to be sitting here in heartache, regret, looking at the fact that you are their Ten of Pentacles, looking at the fact that they betrayed you, they rejected you, they want a second chance. Now, what is the negative qualities of a King of Wands? Well, they tend to have their eyes on other people. They tend to be a little bit of a thirsty person, okay, thirsty guy, thirsty female. They tend to chase other people. They tend to always look for the next better thing, okay? They can be a little bit of a ladies' man, okay, as well if it's a male. If it's a female, just apply it to them as well, okay? Somebody who is in their masculine energy and they like to act like a dude. They like to sleep around. They like to look for other people. They like to chase. They like to conquer, okay? So Male or female, doesn't matter. They had King of Wands energy, and they are the ones that are going to be in regret, whereas you are going to find an Emperor. Now, this represents your ex as well in the past, but it doesn't mean that they were an emperor. I feel like they were a false emperor. You looked at them like they were your emperor, but they weren't. They were a King of Wands. Okay, this person was showing up as an emperor because they're very controlling. They don't like to be vulnerable, okay? But you are actually going to meet a real emperor, okay? Some of you may be an emperor and you may be meeting a Queen of Wands, okay? Now, in the outcome, I do see somebody here watching, stalking, and creeping. So, I mean, they have to find out somehow, right? They are going to find out that you're celebrating, winning, happy in life, okay? Some of you are celebrating a pregnancy with this new person, a child, or it's a relationship. It will be different for all of you. But this person is going to be watching. Okay, if you've blocked them, they have fake pages that they watch you on. Some of them could be getting their friends to get information. They are watching you somehow, some way. And what they're seeing is breaking their heart. Now, I do see that this person is going to come in kind of impulsively. Okay, they may have something impulsive to say. They may lash out at you. They may start a fight with you. But I feel like they are irrelevant. They are irrelevant. They moved on, or they tried to portray like they were moving on without you, and you decided to let go of them. And now they're angry with you. Make it make sense, right? So they're irrelevant. I do feel like this person is going to be left to wait. So that kind of gives me the impression that you may not really entertain this. You may not really say anything to them. You may ignore them. You may block them. This person is going to be made to wait. Okay, for that fateful day that you might break up with your partner, the same way you waited for them. Like I said, everything that they wanted to happen to you happened to them instead. That's really how it is. That's why it's good for people to send out love, peace, forgiveness, all of that stuff. Just send out good, because it'll come back to you. It will. But if you send out negativity, it's going to come back to you. And a lot of the time, you know, we're very protected. If you have good karma, you're a good person, you're smarter than that, you're stronger than that, you're controlled. A lot of the stuff and the traps and the things that they do to you or to us to hurt you or to do something, it ends up not really going the way that they want it. Because they forget that you have free will. They forget that you are, you know, you could be very intelligent. You've gone through things in your life. You've already been with manipulators. You've already been with people who played games. You've already been with narcissists. And you know better. You, like, these things don't work on you. Okay, it doesn't mean it didn't hurt you, because it did hurt you. But you took it, you grew, you became stronger, and you moved on. And that's not what they wanted you to do. So they underestimated you. They didn't think that you were as strong as you were. And like I said here with the Taurus energy is very resilient and very strong, and they can put up with a lot. They can handle a lot of stuff. You know, Taurus energy is like a rock, unmovable, unshakable. The wind can't move it. A storm can't move it. It is solid. It's heavy. Okay, nothing moves a Taurus unless a Taurus wants to move. Whether or not you have a placement of Taurus in your chart, you are being represented as Taurian energy. I also feel like with the Taurus energy, you have a habit of being people's comfort. Okay, people's comfort person, because you are reliable, you're loyal, you're always there. Okay, whereas this person, they kind of have more of this flexing energy. They want attention, they want popularity, they want fame, and they're very impulsive. I feel like this type of energy is also very prone to jealousy, envy, insecurity. Okay, they could be very boastful, very proud of themselves, or at least they act that way, but it's like deep down, they're very insecure. If they don't get that validation or the reaction that they're hoping for, or having people fight over them, or people jealous over them, whatever it is that they need to boost their ego, they become very insecure. All right, you're a healer. You have a lot of compassion. And, you know, confidence is the key to your success. Remember that, because some of you have prosperity coming up. So some of you are working on something in your career and you've had a lot of confidence, a lot of patience, a lot of commitment. And some of you need confidence when it comes to this new person because, you know, they may trigger you a little bit from what you've been through. Okay, just know that they're not trying to do this to you. Okay, they're not trying to be an asshole. It's their circumstances. Okay, so let's take a look at this external energy to you. Usually it's the ex. Some of you could be the new person as well that pops up. Okay, so we have somebody who sees you as coming out of healing. Okay, they're looking at you and they're noticing that you've come out of a long period of heartache, pain, maybe isolation, maybe healing, maybe keeping to yourself. So some of you are kind of stepping into a more social energy, okay? Maybe you're putting yourself out there. It's like you're just no longer in this isolation energy. 8 of Wands reversed. So they see that you aren't taking action with them and you're no longer speaking to them. Okay, so this could be, this is fast movement forward, communication, good news coming in. And when it's in reverse, it could be like no movement forward, slow movement forward, or no communication. So I do feel like, you know, with both these people, they see you as not talking to them. Okay, things aren't moving between you guys. And that, you know, if it's the new person, it's because they are not cooperating with you. And if it's the old person, you're not speaking to them. You're no longer moving forward towards them. You don't have passion for them anymore. Okay, as in regards to the new person, I feel like until they get themselves out of this period of healing, of isolation, you know, there isn't going to be any communication between you guys. Okay, so the sooner you accept that, I feel like it's going to be less stress for you and you can move on, do what you need to do, and at some point they're going to come towards you. Because they are an emperor, so they like to take control and they like to take action. They are a true masculine energy if it is a masculine. Okay? If it's a feminine, you know, she may need to heal. And then you can start to take action on her, okay? But she needs to be healed or she's not going to be receptive. Death, okay? Something coming to an end, okay? We have change, we have transformation. So they definitely see you as changing, okay? You're not the same person that you were. You've gotten yourself out of, you know, isolation, healing, and now you're not talking to them. Now that you've changed, okay? Something's ended for them, probably with you. Yeah, they see you very happy. So they are going to do some stalking, and I feel like they're going to learn very quickly here that, you know, you're the one that's happy. You're the one that's blessed. You're the one that is moving on with someone new. You're celebrating something. Some of you have a lot of money coming in because we do have the 10 of Pentacles, and that can talk of a lot of money. This can be a windfall of money. You could win some money, or you could just be bringing in a lot of abundance with something that you do. Some of you are just getting it all, so that includes money. 3 of Pentacles, they still want to work it out with you. They still hope that you will cooperate with them. The wheel's turning in your favor, though. Okay, so they kind of hope that one day you'll change your mind, one day you'll work with them, one day things will work out in their favor, but I just feel like that's not going to happen because some of them are waiting for the day that you break up with your person. They're going to wait on you, okay? And some of these people may wait around for years, okay, stuck on you, hoping that, you know, you leave your person or it doesn't work out between you so that they can come back. I feel like they're going to be waiting for a long time because some of you have a baby on the way with this person, okay? It says, I don't know what I want. So this past person doesn't even know what they want, and you knew that, okay? They were undecided and they kept playing games and then they just went to somebody else. It says, you're too good for someone like me. Yeah. So there was a part of you that they couldn't handle. And it's like they kind of went into this attack mode. They wanted to attack you. They wanted to hurt you. They wanted to bring you down. I knew it was because you were too good for them. There's something about you that they felt was intimidating, okay? And they're not used to that. Shh, they don't need to know that. So some of them, they could still be with this person that they chose over you. Some of them are still with them. Some of them, it's like they still want to come back to you though. And some of them may keep this other person around, because we do have third-party situation attached to this other queen. Okay, so they may be doing something a little sneaky here where they're trying to come towards you and you're already with someone new. They could still be dealing with someone else. It's like they feel like, you know, you don't need to tell that person. You don't need to tell them. They don't need to know. Some of them may have said something like that to you in the past. Like they don't need to know, etc., etc. You don't need to tell them, etc., etc. Used to toxic. It says toxic childhood home, resisting change, comfort zone. Yeah, so this ex of yours could be someone that was raised in a very toxic household. So it's almost all they've ever known. They don't know anything else. And so if you're too healthy for them, you're too balanced, you're too confident, they're not going to like that. They're going to attack that, okay? It says, you make me want to change. Okay, so they're going to be thinking about that. It's like, I don't want to be this way anymore. I wish I could be better. I wish I could have been better to this person. But wanting to change and actually changing are two very different things. Okay, so we just have to keep that in mind, which I feel like it's irrelevant. You're going to be with someone new. I want you under my control. Yeah, we have a very controlling person here. And that's why they did all of this stuff. I feel like they wanted to have your power, okay? So they wanted the power to make you react, maybe hurt you, make you chase them, whatever it was that they wanted to accomplish. They did want to cause you a tower moment here. Why on earth they would do this to you, I have no idea, because it just looks like you were very authentic with them. You were very true blue with them, okay? You may have expressed to them. You may have showed them how you felt. Some of you had their child, and it's like, why would they want to do this to the mother of their child or the father of the... I don't know. This is messed up. And, I mean, at the end of the day, it's because they are used to toxic. That's all they've ever known. So they don't know how to be anything else, okay? That's normal for them. I can't get you out of my head. So they're not going to be able to let go of you. And we do see that here. They're going to wait for you for, I don't know, years. Some of them, this could even be 3 years that they wait. Okay, waiting for you. And it's like, I don't feel like you're going to leave this person that you're with. Some of you may end up married to this new person. Some of you that are going to have a child with this person, you may very well end up married. Okay, so I don't feel like they're going to get what they're waiting for here. Now let's get a independent energy for you. We have Emperor energy. We have the Devil. So I do see that this new person is going to be very obsessed with you, okay? Like I said, you guys are going to have this very strong connection with this new person. It's just that right now, they're not really there yet, okay? They're not open. They're not ready. They're still in pain. But when they're healed, I do see you guys becoming very obsessed with each other. This is a very, very strong connection. Okay, this is beautiful. This person will not be able to get enough of you, I see. Okay, I see a lot of passion. I see a lot of sexual energy here, okay? Especially if those of you have a child with this person, I see that they're going to want to lock it down. This reminds me of like, I never want to let you go. You're mine. Please don't ever leave me. There's that type of energy with them because you're everything that they've ever wanted. Especially when you give them a baby, okay? Male or female. Yeah, they're going to see you as a Queen of Pentacles, wifey material, someone who can hold her own or hold his own, somebody who has beautiful mothering energy to them, whether you're male or female. You know how to take care of a family, you know how to nurture a family, you know how to provide for a family. There's nothing better than that. You are honestly, they look at you like you are a wish come true. Okay. And some of you have a business, and I feel like you're going to be very successful in this business. You're going to reach a level of financial success where you can really take care of everybody. Okay. Prosperity lies ahead. Some of you may actually have earth signs in your chart. Okay. We have heavy earth here with you, with your individual energy. And we have Seven of Wands reversed. So I do see that there is somebody in your life that is going to finally let down their guard and finally let you in. Okay. And things are going to move forward with the both of you. That's beautiful. Yeah. So just be patient with this new person. I feel like when you meet them or they catch your eye, you're going to be left to wait a little bit because they're not really ready for you. Okay. And that may fuck with you. You may go through all sorts of stuff, triggers and unhealed wounds with that. But it's going to work out. I do see that here, okay? Healing love as your blessing. Okay, so it says peaceful, healthy love. It says happiness. It says relief from PTSD. It says relax. It says love that heals past traumas. Look at that. So even when this person triggers your old wounds, it is going to help you heal those old wounds. Okay, very healing. And we have this card here, right, that says healer. Beautiful. I feel like this new person is going to show you a lot of love, a lot of compassion. Okay, they're going to treat you way better than your ex treated you, and you're going to treat them way better than their ex treated them. And together you're going to heal these abandonment wounds, these rejection wounds that you guys have gone through. Okay, you may have PTSD from the past, maybe any little thing that happens and you start to immediately feel rejected and abandoned and not good enough. That's PTSD. I feel like both of you are going to heal each other from that, okay? And that's why this person is going to be so obsessed with you, so attached to you and not want to let you go ever, okay? Juicy options. It says many attractive options showing up. It says kid in a candy store. It says variety, getting opportunities that everybody wants. It says magnet and luck. So another blessing that's coming forward is juicy options. So you're going to have variety of different options in life. Maybe it's opportunities. It could be different suitors. It could be anything. It's like, you know, you may have choices to make and you may find that you have a lot of different things to choose from. Okay, and I feel like a lot of these choices are going to be good. So you have a lot of doors opening for you and a lot of opportunities, and they're all good. And you're going to feel like a kid in the candy store, okay? You're going to get those opportunities that everybody wants. So that's beautiful, you guys. I really hope that this resonated. And if it didn't, you can always check your other signs. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe and hit the bell so you can get notified every time I post a new video. Thank you.